the giveaway. Let's see how many more people will join us and join the giveaway. And let's also see on which platform I get affiliate. Once I reach affiliate, we get to begin the raffle. Oh, what? Already starting? Oh, it's YT. Let's see who it is. It's honestly pretty loud outside. There's really cars all honking and other stuff like that. But yes, let the chaos begin. We're gonna start the game off with sitting a bit comfy right now. Oh, hi Maple. Hello you. Hello, hello. Yes, you're already on the list, so yes. So thank you for being active, everyone. Hello, hello. We're gonna have a little bit of a comfy stream right now. Let me just fix that, and there we go. We're literally here with the Roblox puzzles. I'm just bored. Want staying cute and fun. So yes, we're gonna just go do some puzzles. Get comfy until everyone is ready. Yes, my favorite one. Let's go with... Let's make it a bit hard. Let's go. Oh god. I found an eye. This is an eye, but this is a different one. Oh my, she joined in. It's Maple herself. Oh my. Hello Maple. As I said, it'll just be a small comedy stream until the rest of the people will join. Once they join, I know this will most likely end up with chaos. Chaos is good to a degree. It doesn't hurt much. Chaos is chaos. It's a natural part of life. And we do need it a bit. Because without chaos, things become a little less fun. To a degree. My brain is a bit smooth. I'm trying to figure how this puzzle works. And I honestly don't know. That looks like it's part of an ear. Honestly, in real life, I'm not underworld was good at puzzles, I'm not gonna lie. But I did my best for the friends. Especially when they played with me, so yes. Huh? What? Yes. Wait, what? Who? Yay! Thank you for joining. I guess I'll get the collab with you, so yes. Thank you for joining. Currently just trying to figure things out, like Which one connects with which side? Oh, that connects with that side. Okay, this is the top corner. This is the bottom one. And no, I'm not trying to be funny about it. Oh, nine. Yes. Yes, I know, I see you. It looks like there are people who are interested in the giveaway and just in it for, well, prize. But that's alrighty. It is kind of the point. I do want to grow and... Jesus Christ, the cars outside are way too loud. But as I said, that's literally the point. At the giveaway, we're literally trying to attract as much attention to a degree to, well, yeah. Oh, nice. Strawberry also joined. Yay. Thank you for joining. Why are the friends appearing? They normally don't. They're always usually just off doing their own thing. So, and that's what made it like unique. Just like, well, just doing your own thing, I'm doing mine. Let's just have fun when you guys are available. That's literally what it is normally. Not everyone's into the cute puzzles and stuff. I have asked, and some of them have disagreed with that, but when they join, it definitely makes it all the more fun. That looks like part of my mouth. As I said, as everyone can see, I'm not really that good with puzzles. It always just takes me a while to try to figure things out. It takes me a while. Smooth brain. No ridges, no lumps, no bannies, no bumps. Everything just side off. All ideas really just side off. I'm not gonna lie. I don't get it when some of the friends I know, they actually do way more harder stuff than this. They're like, why are you so slow? And I'm like, how are you so fast? Like, oof. I'm taking emotional damage here. That one's part of that one. We still need to find the rest. There we go, that's connected. This one looks like it's part of this one, I think. Or is it here? There. There we go, that one's connected. It literally looks like part of a cat. Or is it here? Oh, it is there. This one's another part. This one looks like the corner. Where does the corner one go? Let's see, I need to figure this out. 3 million years later. Some of my students will probably just tell me to hurry the hell up, or they're just gonna be like, damn, keep slow, grandpa. figuring out by just attaching one piece, like trying to focus as much as I can to try to figure it out. Oh, I say reconnected. Ah, there it is. Boop. Boop. Yay, we got part of the cat's face. That means the ear should be one piece away from being connected. So far, that's literally the cat's nose. Where's the other bits of the blue eye? Oof. There we go. Another piece of the ear. There's this little bit that goes here. I wish we were sponsored by them, but sadly we're not. If we do get sponsorship, then I'll be glad. Very. I'll be like, yes, finally, we hit it. We did it. We did it, everyone. But it still hasn't happened yet, so we'll wait. We'll wait for the day. Wait the day. Nope. Still nope. Nope. This one has whiskers, so it should be around here. Okay, let's just be casual with them, just say hi and stuff, that's it. There, we completed more. Even more. My goodness gracious. Okay, okay. Okay. We chilling. We chilling. Big chill. Okay, okay. Nope. Sorry if you hear a telenovela in the background. There's literally family members watching telenovela, so don't mind them. We're making some progress, but it's very slow. Jesus Christ. Nope, that stuff apparently does not connect there. How's my brain not braining? I'm trying to figure this out. I don't quite understand. Probably because my brain's too smooth and I'm old. You old. And I'm like, I am. I am old. But I'm trying. Finally, I got part of it. Literally the outside and still missing a whole bunch of the inside. Jesus Christ. This is gonna take me a long time. This is supposed to be a coffee stream. I'm concerned. Chat, tengo miedo. It's not even a spooky game that I'm scared. Okay, so those were the palms. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. We did it. My brain hurts. Yeah, I give up for this for now. Let's go switch to the new game. New game. Any chaos. Uh, I think I had this last time, but I gave up on it as well. Because I did not have enough chefs and okay, let's try this again. Jesus Christ. So haywire. I need to fix my mouse. What the hell? I didn't even click this. Apparently I did. What? What? What the actual flush is going on? I just fixed it right now. There we go. Smooth. Oh, it is that day. Happy World Environment Day, everyone. But tomorrow is my favorite day. The reason why? It's National Donut Day tomorrow. So go to your local Krispy Kreme unless you live near one. Or just get a free donut when you purchase a drink at Dunkin'. Honestly, I don't want to purchase a drink from Dunkin', I just want the free donut. But Krispy Kreme is not near me, so yeah, I'm out of luck. That's for you kids out there. For every 100 you get on your tests, or every perfect 4, either a perfect 4 or perfect 100, and every A that you get on your test or profile card, you get one free donut from Krispy Kreme. So take advantage of that. It's free. You guys earned it unless you get that. And when you have your proof, they usually check for proof. Hey, my mouse is acting whack. Literally, my mouse doesn't like this game. Why? If it does the same thing for, well, the game. If it escaped the facility, then I honestly had to quit. This is absolute BS. Oh, that's why. Let's try again. It's because of my remote control. It's connected. I forgot about that part. My remote control's connected since, well, we were playing the zombie game yesterday, Killing Floor, where we hunt zombies and try to protect each other and work as a team, upgrading our stuff and getting ready. They made this up very skinny. My goodness gracious. Me, I want to be cute and just fluffy. That's why I'm an otter. But thank you too for participating, even if it's for a bit, which of course you have your own things to do, so do those. Like get ready for bed, get comfy, eat. If people be hating, but not really my problem. You could hate the game, yes, but many people love it. I'm not gonna lie, there's always games that people hate and games that people love. Like for me, I hate challenges where you're literally forced to jump across, and sometimes there's like, you know, the sliding mechanics, so when you actually jump, you actually slide and you die. People have seen me do that several times, and the very reason why I quit most of those games. And when I quit those games, you guys already can see I'm not a fan of those games. Literally, several trains pass by because I do live near one, so it makes it convenient for me to get to work. But it's not always on time. Oh my. Chinchilla. Batman Ultra. A big minion. What the hell? I should have voted against them. that's good that I got that, but I'm not the highest of levels. Honestly, Strawberry would probably have the most, I think, if I remember correctly. Close, apparently. Oh, there's Click X. I disabled all sound just because most of the stuff here is copyrighted. Like copyrighted music, copyrighted that, so yeah. Not worth it. Not worth it. And plus, I do not want to deal with the copyrights. Oh god. Why? What the hell? Necesito dinero first. Sorry, Minion, you ugly. Fluffy does not like minions. As I said, Fluffy does not like minions. I like the Grinch because while Jim Carrey played him funny, he made him play. He played him funny. He did it good. He did the job. Jim Carrey did good. I need money. I need to get rid of the others, especially the sheriff. Oof. I messed up. Oh well. Yeah, they got me. It's fine. Oh, at least I leveled up. Let's go. We have to have a switch game again. I don't quite get it how people just interested in this. I easily lose interest. Well, that's probably because I'm old. The zombie games are really fun. Speedrun. Oh god. Yep, there. Yes, I know, Maple, you said hi. Oh, Caso Cerrado's currently on TV. Okay, okay. Fruta. Damn, it's pretty. And here I'm back to being human when I evolved myself to an otter, but apparently it does not last in Sergey. Send me into the back rooms. I wanna become Winnie the Pooh. Cute and fluffy. Full of honey. That's what I wanna become, Winnie the Pooh. What people compare Winnie the Pooh as when it comes to horoscopes is a Taurus, and it's name of that. And that makes me happy. But I wanna be the Winnie the Pooh for life. Pooh Bear is best bear. But then also Ice Bear is best bear. Yay! Someone escaped. Someone got captured. And if I remember that when I usually play this game, I try not to save anyone. It's a bit heartless, but it does happen. It's either you save yourself and you exit, or you do your best and save others. What? What the hell? I never knew about this little place. Well, thank you, Dubs, for making a wonderful place. It's really the teapotty that I wanted. I want the fruits, I want the veggies, and a cute little flower on it. Nice one. Fine. I like these guys. The ones who created those maps. I'm still not used to nuclear. Nor this one. Sanctuary Zoo, not used to it. I'm used to Abandoned Facility. And this one. I kinda get the gist of where some of the stuff are hidden, but not always. Computer-wise. Hiya! I am bad at this. I am gonna die. That is a guarantee. I'm not gonna even survive. Capture all of them? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Fluffy's not good at hunting. I'm good at being the one that gets away. And plus, all sound is needed just because I'm trying to avoid copyright. I enjoy camping. So if anyone tries to save him, I'm camping. I'm glad they went to risk it. For to risk it to see who's going to like actually save. Like those who actually try to save them, it's funny. It's like, yes, we're testing out what are not there. Well, yeah. Like, are they willing to save? Oh, they quit. Yay. I love it when they do that. It makes the game easier for me. Testing their luck. I will camp you. I will make sure you all decide to quit. Whoever tries to save you gets into the next one over there. Right across. So yes. Do the thing. I know it's unsportsmanlike, but I have seen other beefs do this same tactic. Literally just wait until these guys freeze entirely and make sure they don't escape. Because they could either come from this route or that route. I see you. Yes, you made my job easier. You came to me. Oof. My run. He escaped. That's okay. We'll protect whatever we can. That means he most likely went. Yeah, yes. Oh, that's a pure one. I'm already lost. I am lost. It's very Dead by Daylight, but I'm not a fan of Dead by Daylight. It's too scary. Hi, you're all the way over there. Now Fluffy is angry. What the hell? Nope, they're not hiding there. Oh, hello. Where the hell are they? Oh. Oh, it's over there. They're very close, that one. That means they're close. But where? Oh my, they're that fast. Oh dear. I am honestly impressed. For them making it this far. At least they found the alternate computer. Yes, and there we got it. Oh god. But that only gives me a few seconds just to, well, capture either one, depending on who's trying to save him. Come with me if you want to die. Yes, good job, GG. Because all of you wanted to save each other. I did always test that. Like, oh, you want to save him? Well, good luck. It's a bit evil. But it's a necessary evil. I have played Dead by Daylight before. I am not a fan of the killer dog. That's the only one I'm not a fan of. Every time I enter a game with that, I instantly quit. I'll play against any of the others. No, just not that. The dog one is scary. I am not a fan of it. That is literally nightmare fuel. How are people big fans of that? Like, okay, I know this one. I think. When it comes to being a survivor, I prefer to play this role. Anytime. Sadly, my reaction time is not that fast because this is relatively easy compared to Dead by Daylight. And because my friend showed me this game, I got used to it thanks to her. Okay, that's that. Nope. Nope. In there. I already saw them. Even though there's not much sound from this, I wasn't able to hear it. That's whatever I could see. It's because I disabled the music, which disables that, and sadly, I tried to avoid copyright. It's worth it. As long as they get it, they get out. If they get out, that's all that matters. Oh dear, this house was accumulating big money. But let's go to the volcano. I need most money there. That's it? That's all you accumulated? Jesus Christ, that's not enough. Apparently still not enough. I need more. I have to dance for the money. Yes, we're finally at that mount. Okay, let's get going. Let's go. We have to make a few purchases. Grow bigger. Bigger. Anyways. We have to get those. We have to get the staircase. We have to get that cabinet. And with that, and let's get this chair. And now I need 21,000. Oh god. And I give myself extra floors. Oof. How big is this house? It's probably bigger than the regular one that you start out with. Let's see. 402. I wish I made that much money. I really do. Still not even enough. I need more. More money. Even IRL. Hurry out, Lily, where's the rent right now? I'm right back to broke. All I just have enough is for some food. And, well, just to go to work. 5 days of work. But that is part-time, so it's not enough. I'm still trying to see if I can find a better place or get affiliated. If I get affiliated, it will help it a little bit more. Just because it technically mean I had 2 jobs, and even though I will still have to pay a bit more in tax-wise, it'll still be better. So I could keep up, have fun doing what I do, play here, and of course, I do my best to stay comfy and other stuff like that. I always prefer to be comfy than overworked. The only ones that make it comfortable is my students, specifically the ones I'm used to, not the others. The abominations. How the hell did I lose at an early map? Why you know strong team? I upgraded you. Okay, that's been offered. Use all the heroic torches I earned. Oh god. Guild battle. Battle. Oh wait, I already used them all today. So another 7,000. Okay. Another event. Guild Alliance. Next one. Gotta continue upgrading. Oh, okay. Okay, you choose that. Choose her. None of them can do that, so not yet. Dark Cow. And I had none of that, okay. Okay, let's go. Let's get our money up, not our funny up. Wait a minute. That has not been purchased yet, so we do that, we get the dresser, we get the lamp. Where's the roof? It's not letting me click it off. The hell? There we go. Nope. I need to either. Yeah, let's respawn. There we go. It's not allowing me to have freedom, technically. Let's save. And then enter again. Oh my, no one's here. Are they unavailable or they are tired? If they are tired, it's understandable. Hello, Midnight Golem. Midnight Golem in Minecraft. Hello. Welcome. For saying hi, I'm adding you to our contest to earn the $10 worth of Robux. If you're lucky. But first, the requirement is a meter reach affiliate, either YT, which is YouTube, or Twitch. If I reach that, then I'm good. Okay, I guess we have to just erase that. There we go, now it's fixed. It's an iron golem in Minecraft. Yes, thank you for joining the giveaway. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm trying to survive and try to be sure I'm not lagging, because I've been laggy, pretty laggy. I am not gonna lie. Right now, I'm trying to do my best to earn affiliates or partnerships, as the others will say. The reason why I want to earn it is so that I could end the giveaway, and of course, if I eventually meet more follower goals or subscriber goals, I might do another contest. This time it will probably be double the current price. Right now the current price is currently just a $10. We're doing a $10 Robux giveaway, which is honestly, according to my students, is not enough, but it's free according to them. So I'm doing my best to try to do this as much as I can. I want you all to have fun, and I do want to make it worth it, but of course I need to make it worth it for me as well, because I need money coming in. Because I am poor now, and if I were to do a Stolas, I will be crying. Doing the Stolas Goetia move and just cry just because like I'm poor now, and yeah. Those who understand the reference, yeah, that'll be it. They'll be like, oh no, I'm poor now. Like a sad one. Money kind, eh? Oh no, I'm poor now. Fluff. This is why I'm doing as much content as I can, switching between titles and games. But by the way, I am never Fluffy, the other VTuber. I'm a coffee VTuber. I've always wanted to play coffee games. Which is why I only play things that I consider coffee, like playing TFT, League of Legends. But when it's literally when with friends, they prefer horror games, so I play horror games with them to make it more fun. Like such as Repo, which is where we play Little Mini Robots against random monsters that occur after what looks like an apocalypse. So we're just literally just trying to take items that we find in these locations, turn it in, convert it to cash, and of course escape using the vehicle that we enter in and leave in. So technically we try to survive, earn cash. Those cash will get you money to go to the store. The store allows you to get upgrades, items to either help you move or prevent you from destroying your items, because your items could be damaged by literally the monsters in sight or by you if you're not careful enough. Like picking up a little plate, there's a chance of you shattering it when you didn't mean to, but it has been shattered already. There's stuff like that, like little physics. There's little physics in the game, so of course they always do something like that. And then there's the games like Phasmophobia, which is really where we're ghost hunting. We're literally just trying to hunt ghosts, try to figure out what the ghost is, and try to make sure we don't get, just don't suffer, just because, like, well, if we suffer, we do end up dying, and if we do end up dying, we don't earn money. Well, not enough money. If we need enough money and experience to survive, and of course, you're using stuff like any regular ghost hunt, like trying to see whether or not you get any EMF, trying to figure out whether or not it reacts to certain things, and of course, so on and so forth. If you guess the ghost correctly, you survive. And you get to learn the little character traits of these ghosts, because each one is unique in their own way, based on the evidence that they give us. Unless it's the mimic. It's the only one that literally could pretend to be like something else, hide evidence to show that it's a mimic, which makes it very complicated and annoying. Or going next and Obake, which is literally the ghost that hunts you. Just it knows where you're hiding. It knows. So technically, there's no hiding from it. It's the reason why it's also known as the newbie killer. A friend of mine sent me a message. They said who, based on each and every program, who were my favorite students. In the first job, it was one of the few good students, honestly, was Maple. I'm not gonna lie, Maple was a good student. She always was a good student. Along with another student. Let's just nickname HC for short because his name is one of the few that has like two parts in his name. He has two parts in his name, so yes. And he probably graduated out of the program already because the program in the first job only did middle school at a specific school, so of course they couldn't really do much. So unless he went there, then he'll probably still be one of the students there. Honestly, I really lost in touch with the co-workers from there. Because, well, honestly, I do not want to keep track of what they're doing, because, like, they do what they do. They gotta do what they must. That's all we just let them to do, so let them handle it. They did let me go because, well, apparently there were so little students and too many staff, so they did that. And plus anyways, they were one of the schools that literally preferred all Asian, just because, like, well, most of the parents were Asian, but not all the students were. We literally had 1/3 of the students literally our group. The La Raza. That is our group. That is our group. It's literally our group. They were part of our group, so of course I did my best as a translator, and apparently I was the only few. Me and a cool cousin of mine. Even though he didn't speak it fluently, he understood parts of it. He mainly relied on me, so. And plus, the program, it was split into 4 schools. 3 elementary, 1 middle school. It's because, well, it was a small program in Chinatown, that's all I knew. Like a small program in Chinatown that was doing their best, which is fine. They had very unique people. Some of them were comfy, not all of them. Especially because one of them just borrowed money and then just up and disappeared in smoke. And still on the run. Just because she does not want to pay anyone. I know a few people that also she owes, and I'm one of the few of car. So yeah, it's not fun. She still owes me my money. Like, I'm not gonna to let you borrow, and you overextended. I want to get paid back. And then I realized and heard that literally from the day you resigned, you took advantage of others as well. Which is not good. You're literally barred from everyone in the program, even the boss lady herself from there. Took their money, left, like nothing. It's messed up. And then you blame us that you're not getting enough days. You're the one that decides to, well, procrastinate. Like, you literally procrastinated. Well, all you did, you didn't even do your job. You literally were just, well, understand that you're literally a college student. And I graduated out of college during that time when I started. Thankfully, due to loving parents, so that's why I survived. But other than that, I didn't do something that messed up. Like, you literally just took from us and then you left us. That's messed up, honestly. But I'm not gonna rat her out on the internet, even though she doesn't make me angry, but I'm not ratting her out even though she made me angry. My friends already know I'm not a fan of her. Okay, let's talk more about the students. Favorite student number 1. Maple, aka Mayor. She is a lovely student. Gave the best hugs. Was pretty smart, but she does lack in the math department during the time that I met her. The other favorite student, Hao Sheng. A quiet young boy. Very good in everything. And I barely had to do anything except check once in a while his math. He only got always usually just one wrong out of the whole entire page that they give him. As a young student, he was literally that smart. The other favorite student, Emma. A giant girl. I was not able to keep up. I am not that athletic wise. I could barely keep up with her. Like, she's doing cartwheels. She was literally doing cartwheels everywhere, and I'm like, oi. I'm glad we had the gym. Like, if we didn't have the gym, then I probably would have survived. Like, with her athletic ability, it was understandable why she wasn't there. And then I was transferred into, I'm still in the same program, but with a different school, just because they transferred me, saying that we're overstaffed in the school that I was in. And the other school just lost some staff just because, well, the kids were pretty violent when it came to sports. Especially when it came to soccer and basketball. The boys over there were pretty competitive, and they don't hesitate to literally throw down, like, seriously, throwing fists, hurting anyone in their path. That's literally what they did. Like, oh, you just so happen to be in the way, you get hurt. And plus, there was a few of our special ed kids in that program. I'm not gonna lie, that was a big bunch, which made it difficult and made both of the other coworkers that I was told about literally quit and not want to deal with them because, well, they preferred the one that I was in. Because, like, there was only just 2 troublemakers and the rest were just pretty comfy. why they left, while others were still doing their studies, so they were trying to focus on that. I come in once in a while and then vanish. They were doing their best. It's understandable. They did their best. That's what mattered. A few problems here and there, but that's. They were still young. I was already like one of the few oldest in the program. And they're literally some of the sites were being run by young teenagers who just literally just got into college. Like they were running the program. I was literally one of the only like there was literally just four of us who were literally just got out of college, and one of the people that was the oldest, like based on what I've seen, and was literally the on-site manager for both places. He is a professor at a college, so yeah. He did his best. He said he knew that the courts, like the kids, well, feared him. He said that whenever we had trouble, just call him. The kids know him. They see him. They fear him. Stop. They stop what they're doing. They focus, pay attention, and he ruled with that authority because, well, he is a professional teacher. He knew what he was doing. And that made me amazed that he could actually do that so calmly. But he was actually a good teacher, honestly, based on what I've seen. His performance, he was amazing. Amazing comfy fellow. I just did not like to be on his bad side. That was not fun. Being yelled at by him when I'm literally just following protocol. But it does happen to the best of us, and I have been yelled at by him. Especially because there were some scenarios I was never used to. Like how some of the kids were honestly insane and literally kicked out of the program for being that. Like they didn't hesitate to try to hurt someone else with no remorse. Like seriously, that was messed up. I had to literally experience that. Like one day on the job, like I was literally left by myself with that newbie tutor, and I saw something I did not want to see. And as much as I did not want to see it, I already saw it. It occurred. I had to learn from it. Meanwhile, I do have a few students who I enjoyed. There's still those students that I try to avoid at all costs because like they did messed up things and still always get away with it just because, well, their mother is part of the program and part of the school, so like it's all sorts of messed up. Eventually, as I said, I really was let go, and that program known as ISS, Immigrant Social Service, and all Asian after school mainly, just because well, currently every single employee is Asian, no longer anyone of different sorts. Just because, well, they try to keep it all Asian, just because, well, it is a Chinatown, and of course, most of the community is Asian, so, of course, even though, like, I saw a mix of people, like, a mix between Jews, Hispanics, and others. other ethnicities and the other people to speak different languages. I saw them there, but of course, like, based on Chinatown, it's more all Asian community folks understand that they want to keep it that way. Then I switched over to a pretty racist place. I got decent hours, but then of course, how many times I've been let go, fired, just because, well, she's trying to put the blame on me and several blames on me for no reason, which is messed up and racist. Even though I was just doing my job, like, literally, you have cameras. You can see that I'm doing my job. And because of the fact that, well, most of the girls were pissed at me for being, well, more motherly than them. I know how my friend and the cousin, Lorenzo, is very motherly when it comes to, like, with the kids. He's literally like that. Like, he's like motherly when it's necessary and strict when it's also necessary. Me, I'm just like how most kids have graded me, and they graded me. I'm literally a teddy bear according to them. Just because, well, I enjoy hugs and giving them. You ask for it, I give. Yes, I know that not all parents want to see a random stranger that they don't know hug their kids, and but I enjoy giving hugs, so, like, I usually just wait until I get permission, like, like, can I hug back? Just because I always did that for the cousins, younger kids, and the cousins when they were younger. I always did that for them, like, they always ask for hugs, they know I will give them a hug. Whether I like them or not, I still give them that. There was a few students who, like, literally in the second program, always gave me hugs, and I enjoyed giving them hugs, just because, like, well, they asked for it. I got permission for the parents. I usually always ask, like, unless I have, like, a hug back. But this was during the time where COVID was slowly dying down. So of course I try to make sure, like, well, I'm not gonna, like, hug them for too long, but there were these few students who enjoyed giving me hugs, and I didn't care, like, I accepted it, like, I just accept your hugs, even though, like, I can't hug you back. I could just accept it. But the higher ups did not like it. They're like, you're too motherly, you're too soft. You don't like it? We kick you out of the first time just because, well, you don't speak Chinese. We rehired you again because, well, I was having trouble still finding a new place, a new job. So I was hired again. Eventually, after, like, literally a few months in. Like, I worked for them, like, literally for, like, if I remember correctly, 5 months. Was unemployed, like, literally for really seeing the amount of time and what got into that horrible workplace that literally had to deal with a lawsuit. I literally just participated just because, like, well, it was messed up. The Gap Factory. As much as I was happy to work with them, the upper management, that's, like, literally, like, managers, not the store manager. That guy, he's the one that hired me thanks to Seth. He knows Seth, so of course he was a wonderful fellow. Chuck Wallace is what he always tells us to call him, even though his full name is Charles Wallace. So Mr. Wallace hired me thanks to Sis. And of course, things was going great. I was trying to learn everything I can, like from folding clothes in their method, because like apparently my method, which what I was taught to fold clothes like, is a bit different. So of course, I had to follow their protocols. Then I hear like literally the 3 upper managements who are just lazy there talking to each other, saying that I am useless. When are they gonna boot me? And yeah, it has. And then eventually, of course, I did warn them, like the Walter did. You know I could hear you. I will report you guys. It is part of the policy not to make a toxic workplace environment. Those 3 upper management were not hesitating. They were trying to make it a toxic workplace environment. Trying to reduce the amount of Hispanics, even though they themselves are Hispanic. They're literally just trying to reduce it. Especially because, well, I got index to Sis, and I just so happened to heard that they talking behind Sis's back. Just because, well, she got me in. According to them, through messed up means or something like that, even though, like, I was there during the interview with Sis. Sis got me in, like, how any good sister would. She knew I needed the job. She got me in. To regular means. And they also, like, well, based on what I saw and heard, they also hated Sis. Just because, like, well, she is someone who's not honest. She will say things to your face to defend herself. And that's why I think Sis is pretty amazing. That she could do that. She's able to defend herself. Wow. And with ease. And of course, whenever they talked bad about her, I did tell her. But then, eventually, they let her go. Just because, well, those 3 dummies who were literally just always talking, never really doing work, they're literally just like sitting there or just going to the next place over just because they know a few people, and yeah. They're literally only just talking bad about others. When they're literally just either trying to work or just trying to do their own thing, like, that's messed up. Like, they didn't need to do that. They do not need to like, talk down on people just because, like, well, they don't like you. They're like, but they still did. Eventually I was fired. Even though I did report them, like, it was a pretty bad workplace environment. So when I actually had the how do you say this? The balls to actually sue them. Take this to court. I was literally invited as a witness. I did my best. Sadly, I didn't earn much from that case. I literally just earned 5 USD, which was pretty funny, but it was not enough. Well, then of course eventually I received unemployment for a while, and then the racist lady in the second program decided to call me back. But she set up a set of rules saying that I am not allowed to accept nor receive hugs from anyone, and this goes for everyone. She literally made this rule specifically towards me. It was literally listed on her weird syllabus that she made. So she was specifically talking to me because, like, well, I'm too motherly. She says it's unacceptable that I'm too motherly. Well, how was I to know that? I was supposed to be this motherly. Like, obviously, one of the kids is crying, they need a hug to feel better. I give it to them. I allow them to give me hugs. I will hug back. It's like, well, you're upset, we need to calm you down. In the first program, they didn't mind. They said that, of course, like, show affection, but keep it hidden. Like, don't do that in front of the parents. So, like, while in this program, if they give you a hug, you can hug them back. That we give you permission for. That's really what they told me in the first program. In this second program, they said that we're not to give them hugs whatsoever. In the first program, it was like literally during the COVID days. So of course we knew the risk. If we hugged someone, well, there's a risk that we might get COVID. But of course, most of the coworkers that I knew back then from that program, they said it's worth the risk. Anything to make the kids happy. Even the site supervisor / manager for the program, he said it's worth the risk, but just make sure that no blood or anything like any type of like contact with blood with the students from your own body or their body gets on each other, so that way we don't risk getting infected. To make sure that they're protected, and of course to wear gloves, wear a face mask, but of course show that you support and you care for them. That's what we did. So even if we did get sick, we got sick pay, but of course according to him it was worth it just because, well, they are not like the kids were not really able to make like physical contact with others because of the fact that, well, COVID was during that time. So of course there was risks, and of course they were feeding only, and of course that they couldn't like really socially interact with each other. So we were the only ones that they could socially interact with, since we were like literally teachers and tutors with the program. So we did our best, we accepted fate, and it happened. Well, hello. The friend joined. I hope they're doing well. That's what I hope. But yeah, we did our best. Me and the friends who worked there, we did our best for them, for the kids. We made sure that they were happy. If they were happy, that's what mattered to us. That was the only thing that mattered. Like, well, we didn't care if we got sick. We got sick, we got a day off. The max was literally just like 3 weeks off. Just because, well, COVID really hurt. And of course, like, we had to make sure that everyone was like okay. Like, are you okay? After a while, yes. After like we took our breaks and everything, we were feeling okay. We did our best. We were feeling decent. We made sure that we were okay and ready to work for them. Just because like the kids were honestly good kids. That's all they are. So we did everything for them. we cared for them. We wanted to give them someone that they could socially interact with. We knew the risk. Because, well, kids were pretty contagious back then. But yes, we took the risk. We did it for them. But then the second program, they didn't really like that, the way I social, that I am that literally like motherly, literally that motherly. They didn't like it, they didn't take a liking to it. Was that go once? On the second time, they were trying to put the blame on something on me, which was messed up. I don't even remember, I don't even want to remember what blame they were trying to put on me. I honestly did not care. I literally just gave her my 2-minute notice after that amazing friend who got me into the racist jobs that, well, gave me at least decent hours. Because I came in early, always showed that I was going to work. But except the fact that they're racist, so that made it no fun. Racism is a big deal and it should not be used to hurt people because, like, we did not deserve it. We did not deserve your racism that you give towards us. Like, that is messed up enough already. Like, we do not need racism in this world. Like, what the hell? Why were you so racist towards me? Just because I don't mind giving them hugs. I literally saw all these students similar to family members that, well, who always were asking for hugs and all, and of course asking me to help. I usually do that like when I get days off. Like today, I was literally just helping out. I'm literally doing laundry, helping out, and they're still. Oh. I'm chatting. I'm literally chatting. Calmate. Calm down. Seriously? You know, I'm literally telling a story here. I'm telling a story. It's lovely story time. Calm the hell down. I know it's you. They're always calling me by my real name. I think they should just call me Fluffy. I always told them just to call me Fluffy. I'm very used to it being called that. That's the reason why. That's what I grew up with. It's literally what I grew up with and being told. If he's your family, it doesn't matter whether you like him or not. You're supposed to love them unconditionally. That's how it's raised. How it should be. Yes, like you may hate them. Yeah, you may hate him and all, but that shouldn't stop you from loving them. Like you're such a like when it comes to siblings, it doesn't matter. You're to show your love. Give love. Like show your love. Give your love to them. Let's see how it's ranked. Oh my spelling is off 5-bit. Like seriously, what's not to love? If you're a amazing human, you should be fine. Wait a minute. Musicians are they should be asleep by now. Why are they up this late? Are they that competitive about the contest that I set up? Is it that? I'm sorry for keeping you awake this long. No matter Yeet. Thankfully in Roblox you don't die from that easily. And this game, for this game, because otherwise in most games you die quickly. I'm just weird like that. I will tell you that honestly. A little laughter, or happily ever after. Your harmony. Sure. I am a weird demon. More of an otter. But weird nonetheless. Let's kill this love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Oh god. was how I was raised. We're not supposed to show any weakness, such as crying, even though I'm the only one in the family who's chemically depressed. Sis had anxiety. She was always anxious because she was oldest. Anxiety hurts. Depression hurts. We all had our limitations. We all have our strengths. We all have our weaknesses. I am normally always depressed. Technically speaking. And with the way that I was raised, similar to Asian customs, and with the Asian teachers, weakness is something we cannot show. It's a fact. Cool. I am weird like that. They always question. I just answer. And do my best. But I don't know when to desensitize them. They don't deserve to be desensitized. But they will eventually face those realities. Some already do. No, you are not. Why am I talking to them like this? Honestly, it feels like I'm degrading them when I'm not been trying to do that. I'm trying to care, but it's hard. It is hard to care. There's only very few people in my life that got me to care for them. And that is my best friends. And the one from Canada. be honest. That's my blunt opinion. How many flies are there? This is way too many, Jesus Christ. Honestly, her ideas sound better than what he was offering. Yes. There's that limitation. I forgot about that part. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Wait. They don't love me like I love you. Wait. They don't love me like I love you. Wait. Okay. Moving on. Favorite students for the second program was none other than Melly, Winnie, and Emily. Because none of the other students literally got my attention. They were either way too violent or just easily distracted and just annoying. There was just one decent student when it came just to art, and that would be the one that did the competition against me. Yinger. She was a good student as well. Since I left the program, giving that racist lady my 2-minute notice, I'm currently with this company that I am right now, thanks to Cousin Lee. And of course, friends wants me to explain who's my favorite student in this group. Honestly, it's literally other girls. They're that well behaved, except 2 of them who, well, get on my nerves because of the fact that, well, they do not know when to shut up. They need to learn to shut the fluff up at times. Like, seriously. I'm trying to keep a quiet room just because, well, we're literally working in a school, and the other floors in the other classrooms you're normally quiet when they're working. Technically you 3 need to learn to zip it up, calm down, and yeah, just be quiet. The boys, on the other hand, such BS attitude. They give you the attitude, like, seriously. And with the other brain rot that they're saying, it's even more annoying. Most people had told me that I should give up on this job and just go for another one, but I'm currently in this job because of them, just because I escaped the other place who keeps nerfing my hours and reducing pay just because she's racist. It was not fun, so who cares? I escaped thanks to the Cousin Lee. So yes, with that we were doing good, we were Gucci. I was Gucci. Then he left and I'm literally still in the program. Doing my best. That's really all I've been doing. Just doing my best. Oof, what am I doing? Yes, I forgot I cannot really interact with this. Every time I do this, I have to activate this. My emotions activate this. But yeah. currently in this program because, well, he left, and I'm the only one currently doing my best because I have everything that's required of me for the job. Because that's literally all I know, even though I study for something else. I have no experience with that on for a daily basis. Like, I really don't have experience. I need experience unless I want to do something based on what I got as a degree. I literally should honestly, if I could literally go back in time, I would have literally just dropped accounting and just gone as a teacher. That's my personal opinion. I would have just dropped it because especially when I was in HS, I wanted to be an accountant just because, like, well, it looked fun. But people said it was not fun. Even friends. Even friends had told me that it was not fun. It's hard to maintain. Because AI started taking over. Because AI took over for it, it was hard to maintain, according to them. They were trying to maintain it. They did their best. And of course, they said AI took over for, well, most accounting jobs that they were in. They're still currently unemployed. Except for one. Just because their company is actually doing good. But sadly, since I didn't meet the requirements during the college days, I wasn't able to get in because I don't need to get the way into this program unless to, do the work study, and you need to keep your grades up. And what they wanted was to be a 4 GPA. I was not able to keep up. So I did my best. This is why I'm currently here. And so I do my best for the students. Trying to be comfy, even though, like, the first impression, like, for every program I've been, I'm gonna just be blunt honest with this one part. I'm sorry, students and other fellow viewers. The students were a little bit honest to me, like, back then, along with the other teachers. They said my resting bitch face was scary. That the students did not know how to approach me. But when I approached them, they slowly opened up and saw that, well, even though I'm normally just sad or it looks like I'm always angry, I'm not angry. I'm really just completely sad, so it's hard to keep up with the smile. It's hard. I do my best for them. So, as I said, I've told them before that I am like a mirror based on what people show me. I technically will imitate them. Like, you guys are smiling, I will smile for you. That's it. Same thing with customer service. They smile, they're happy, they're in a good mood. I give them the same thing that they give me. A smiley good mood. If someone comes in with an attitude, I honestly do not hesitate. I give them that same attitude that they come in with the store with, which is honestly bad for customer service because people say the customer is always right. And I shouldn't do that. But I know Arn actually already did. I already did do that. I did warn them when I was hiring. Just like when they were hiring me, they said, "What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? My common strength. I do my best. I don't give up. I'm willing to learn. I will make mistakes, but I will learn from them. Considering how I'm able to handle some of the kids, and not all of them. And doing my best and learning from them. Same thing when it comes to art. I draw. Once in a while something does not look right. I learn from it. Try to fix it. Do my best. And of course know how to apply something new, a new technique that I learned for the next piece. Sadly, some of my students say that some of the things I draw on is a bit too sus. But it's all I know how to draw. I drew that as a hobby, like literally someone actually, I have been paid several times for this kind of stuff. I have been paid before for this. I have been paid. There was one person nice enough to pay my rent literally for my top video. Well, my top reel, the one of Angel just wearing the Toxic outfit created by another artist, like the outfit itself. Like the Toxic outfit that was created by someone else, which was amazing. A beautiful piece of art. Someone told me to draw Angel Dust wearing it, so based on the reference they gave me, I did include that in the reel. I created that, added the outfit. They said they wanted it in that pose, so I literally used the same thing and drew it physically. And I do not know what to do digital. If I did, I would have created my own model and stuff, but no. I went to people that, well, helped me. Like, even with my first little PNG, that was due to a friend. They made it then to reality. Because I normally would not be able to do it on my own because, well, I did not know how to do digital. I need a pencil and color pencil. The only thing I'm used to and confused. So yes. So now with this job, new people, they aren't that bad. When the managers, I'm not a fan of because she just reminds me of an aunt. I read a boy, meanwhile the other one's like the aunt that I am okay with. Just like, you need anything, I will help you. You don't need anything, okay, I'll just do what I'm told to do, that's it, I'm out. Sorry for telling you all a bit of life story and stuff, my struggles and stuff, but I felt like I needed to vent. I'm really tired. Mentally. I am mentally tired. as well. But as I said, I always try to do my best to keep everything comfy and safe for you all. Oh god. Yahoo. Welcome, welcome. Oh god. Who responded? Which chat? Which chat? Is it Twitch? Is it YT? Who? Let me see. Oh, I got a Australia shout out. Oh, thank you, Cass. Oh wait, that was long ago. 37 hours ago. Oh my goodness gracious. So it was when I was watching her. Okay, okay. But yes, I guess this is it. We ending the stream today. Who shall we raid? I do not know. I'm still trying to decide. And it used to be so comfy. Or just amazing. I do have a few people that I want to raid. But that's enough to accept raids. Not all the students are bad. We had good students. And we had scary ones that I'd rather avoid at all costs. Oh. The search shoe out. Oof. But people said that it's bad. Just because, well, as I said, you don't technically own it. Because you don't technically own it, it makes it no fun. I was trying to make sure everything's comfy. And then I feel comfy. This is why I honestly think myself, like, if I compare myself, it would be more like Jin. Like, I need the nervousness to feel alive, to feel like yes, I am alive. I am scared, but I am alive. The passion compels us to do better, to strive for better. We are all comfy human beings. Let's read him again. Gordon. Gordon, Gordon, Gordon. That comfy fellow needs love. Guys, get ready. Show him your love and support. Show them your love and support. And that's it for now. Have a good night, everyone. Stay fluffy.